Hello students. So this is the topic which we are going to discuss now is the last topic of this chapter, and here I would like to discuss two more physical states of matter apart from the solids, liquids and the gases. There are two more physical states of matter. One is the plasma, one is the plasma and another is the Bose-Einstein condensate. So these are two more physical states of matter which are found. So what plasma is? So however, this is not a very it is not a common kind of physical state of matter. However, you can understand it well that what plasma is. So just I am going to generate a thought in your mind to understand that what plasma is. You know that in all the tube lights and the incandescent lamps, there is always some gas is filled inside. The temperature inside these kind of lamps is also quite high. Under these circumstances, these gases get ionized, and these ionized particles glow, and that is the cause behind the fact that they are used in such kind of devices. So this charged mass, this charged glowing kind of mass, this we call the plasma state. So plasma state in the atmosphere does not exist naturally. It only exists in a very high altitudes of the atmosphere. However, this state of matter is present in all tube lights kind of things, which are lamps in general, incandescent lamps we call it, and in those the glowing mass of the ionized gases, this we call the plasma state. So this is the plasma state, and the Bose-Einstein condensate is what? This is again a research of two great scientists. One is the Jagdish Chandra Basu, the Indian scientist that we call Jagdish Chandra Bose also, and one renowned physicist is the Einstein. So this is a particular condensate, this is a particular mass which first got theoretically by Bose, and then it was found by the Einstein. So this is Einstein in furtherance of Bose has got a particular condensate, a particular mass that becomes the fifth physical state of matter. So these are very minor, these are just of the scientific importance. However, just for the sake of knowledge, you have to understand that apart from the three physical states, there are two physical states more. One is the plasma and one is the Bose-Einstein condensate. So in your NCERT text also, these two states are given in the supplementary matter. So you can see from there also, and they are just for the sake of knowledge. You cannot have these states as bulk as the solids, as the liquids and as the gases. So everywhere the three states are there only. These are just for the scientific importance. Apart from that, if you want to know that what is the importance of these states and why they are declared as two different physical states of matter, so you must understand that what are the factors behind the declaration that this is a different state of matter. So just think upon the solids, the liquids and the gases. So you will have one particular difference in all these in terms of the interparticle force of attraction. Yes, means how they are constituted. So constitution of a particular matter gives a different state of that. So in case of solids, the particles are not very much free to move, they are tightly bonded with each other, their degree of freedom is very less, and that is why this has become one state of matter. In case of liquids, the particles are relatively more free to move, and now here interparticle forces are moderate, and that has given another state of matter, that is liquid. In case of gases, further, you know that interparticle forces are further released, and now the gas particles are free to move anywhere, and that is why this has given another state of matter. Similarly, in case of plasma, you just try to understand, in the plasma, the ionized gases, ionized molecules are there. There can be atoms, there can be molecules, and this aggregation of ionized mass that has the characteristic of glowing, so definitely the interparticle force also will be the electrostatic natured. So that is why this is declared as the fourth state of matter. In the Bose-Einstein condensate, which is actually, you know, it is the resultant of very highly complicated calculations and highly complicated research work. So that is not easy to, even this is not easy to understand, that how this condensate has been formed, because at the time of Bose has given a particular theoretical concept, a particular theoretical implication that yes, there must be some matter, some condensate that is coming from the energy. You know that energy converts into matter and matter converts into energy. From this interconvertibility, one particular mass should be over there. This was the conclusion given by the Bose. That in furtherance of the Bose's work, Albert Einstein has found yes, it is there, and this kind of particular matter, which is the resultant of this conversion, resultant of this interconvertibility of energy and mass, this has been declared as the fifth state. So the thought is that what are the factors on the basis of which we say that yes, this is a different state of matter, are the constituent and the force among the constituents. That force among the constituents also leads to the degree of freedom. That is a new term for you people, I think, because degree of freedom is not yet explained at your level, but I am giving you a simple understanding of degree of freedom. What is the meaning of this? That how much a particular particle is free to move. Just think upon the solids. In case of solids, the particles are very much limited to move here and there. So the degree of freedom is very much limited, and we would like to say that here only the vibratory motion is the prevalent motion in case of solid state. So here we say that degree of freedom is very poor. Just imagine further, when it has been converted into the liquids, then the particles are relatively free to move, and so we call that degree of freedom has been increased. So degree of freedom, the thought behind the degree of freedom is what? That how much a particle is free to move, that we call degree of freedom. So in this way you will find that in case of gaseous state, the degree of freedom becomes still higher than that of the solids, than that of the gases. So this, all these factors together, they contribute in the decision that which is the state of a particular matter. So on these grounds, we have as a conclusion, we have overall 5 states of matter: on the solid, the liquid, the gas, the plasma, and the Bose-Einstein condensate. That is now it has become a reality. Bose-Einstein condensate is also a reality now. Matter, you know that the theory of relativity, the name at least you have listened. So from that energy and mass are the interconvertible, as I told you. So what is the relation? That this relation is that E is equal to m into c square, where m is what? This is mass of the particle, and c is what? This is speed of light. So here mass of particle we have to take in kilograms, speed of light we have to take into meter per second, and then we get energy converted in terms of joules. So this is the huge amount of energy that we can have out of as per this equation, because you must know the value of C is what? The value of C is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So you can imagine, when you square this and then you multiply with certain mass, that becomes a huge amount. Einstein is known for this work, and you know that this equation has very much important role in the today's researches also, because whatsoever you listen that nuclear power plants or the atomic energy, so all that energy is based upon this particular research. So it has this kind of importance. Now in case of these three states which are common to us, because they are more relevant to us, one thing more you have to understand, that their densities and their shapes also depend upon the interparticle forces. In case of solids, you know that they have their certain shape that cannot be changed, but in case of liquids and gases, they adopt the shape as much as you want, in which they are kept. Why this is happening? This is again on the basis of the interparticle forces, and this is again on the basis of the degree of freedom of the molecules. So this way all the 5 states we have, and this completes the topic, the matter in our surroundings. Since these 2 states are very much uncommon, so they are discussed in brief only, just for the sake of your knowledge. Otherwise in surroundings we have only 3 states, the solid, the liquid and the gases, while these 2 are just for the sake of knowledge and of the scientific importance. So this is all about this whole of the chapter, the matter in our surroundings, and this is your first topic in your 9th science book. You must have seen in your textbook also. So this is all about, this is the last lecture of this. In the next lecture we will recapitulate whole of the things of the chapter. Okay, so okay, thanks.